Hey everyone, this is Social Dissonance, also known as Shepard, and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Hunter Tried. This has been a long time coming. Unfortunately, I had a lot of things to do the past couple weeks. One was get married, 2 was go on a honeymoon, and 3 was work 48 hours over 3 days. That's what happens when you take vacation. You gotta really catch up on your hours. And I'm feeling a little down. I'm a little worn out, but however, I must continue the Let's Play. I absolutely want to get as much done before Monster Hunter Portable 3rd comes out December 1st. I'll definitely finish the offline component, including the 6-star quests, and then I might even get some of the online component done. In any case, this update is going to be a little messed up, only because I had already done this update before this hiatus, and unfortunately all the audio was really messed up. I guess my laptop started recording from the integrated audio rather than from my actual microphone, and so it was terrible, and I refused to use it, so now we're going to have to do it all over again. However, I will do the best I can to splice the previous cutscene in, as well as the post-quest dialogue. I'm going to have to do some post-editing on that, but because it's just people talking, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, what did I get there? Just Defender and Lucky Cat. And aside from that, we're just going to go about doing this quest fairly standardly. We're going to, as you'll see, I have a ton of Rathalos gear on. It took me approximately 50 Rathalos fights in order to get 3 Rathalos plates, which actually is pretty standard. That might even be above average. I know people have fought Rathalos an absolute ton and, haven't gotten any plates at all. So I will count my blessings. But in any case, fire damage and attack up large and critical eye +2 are both great skills. So the honeymoon was really quite enjoyable. I went on a cruise, and to all of you adults that are planning a vacation or maybe engaged yourself, I'd have to say it's really one of the best vacations per dollar you can spend. And that's only because they basically take care of you in just about every single possible way. And the food, I mean, I don't really know how they fit all that food on a boat, but there's got to be at least, like, I don't know, a couple thousand pounds of food just chilling out in some pantry somewhere. And it's a shame about those people that got stuck on that one Carnival cruise boat, because, I mean, that sucks. Because in general, it's just awesome. I don't think it'd be as fun if you were a teenager. It's mostly for old people. Capcom should organize a Monster Hunter cruise. That would be amazing. I'm gonna have to email the PR people over there. Monster Hunter on a boat. Could have some Monster Hunter themed dinner. Oh yeah. No, stop. Stop it. And I'm going to really do as much as I can over the course of this week to get through the fights as quickly as I can. We are at about November 15th, and Monster Hunter Portable 3rd comes out very soon. December 1st in Japan. This baggie's relentless. Knock it off, dude. Let me get down my pitfall trap. It's going to be here soon. Yeah, right at the edge of the bloom. Our little field of bloom is generally where he lands, so if you drop your stuff down there, you should be able to get him. And this thing's going to get blown up, and it's going to be so satisfying. I hope. That's close enough. Oh, man! Well, you deserve it, Baggy. You jerk. And then our hope is to get him into the pitfall trap. It activates a sub-quest, which generally you want to get as often as possible. It is hard. It is really hard to get him into it. He does not do many straight charges. He just does these, like, kind of hops to the side all the time. There we go. And it's one of the few times we're actually going to be able to use the Greatsword as intended. In general, I'm going to be going for little glancing blows. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, but his face is already broken. That's awesome. Block, block, block. No! That's okay. Because he's like worse than the Giganox or any of the other fast guys or annoyingly charging guys, you know. Most monsters will like turn around 2 times like that consistently, like the Rathian. Sometimes he'll only turn around once, and if you're unprepared for it, like, you can get in some really bad trouble. But what we can do is we can just consistently aim for his face, of course, which is the weakest part of his body. And he gives you enough time to get off, like, you know, attacks like that. And then you can get off your side swipe, and that's going to be my standard combo for most of this fight. So as you can see, even when I'm just going for those attacks, it's pretty difficult. Oops, I was distracted by nothing in particular. I was gonna say, it's kind of hard to get killed by him, and clearly I'm a liar. It's hard to get killed by him because, you know, if you're using, like, up-to-date armor, most of his attacks, like, he doesn't have any instant kill attacks, like Uragon or any other dudes like that, or Diablos. Not that any of them have, like, true instant kill attacks, but they have, like, some really powerful attacks that come out suddenly. For him, it's mostly just getting attacked over time and letting his combos build up on you until you're KO'd. He has one attack, which I'm sure he'll demonstrate relatively soon, that I'll point out and say that this is a powerful attack. But that's just about it. Yeah, whenever he launches himself at you is the only thing that'll really do too much damage. Now, I'm not going to be going for any tail cuts. If a tail happens to pop off when I hit it, I'll be happy. But, you know, I'm kind of going for speed. If you really need a tail, just bring a ton of shock traps. Maybe something that paralyzes. Don't use bombs. Because I can't really recall anything that actually requires a Barioth tail. I mean, I know in high rank, I'm sure you need it for his lance. I don't think you actually need it in low rank. You mostly just need his tusks. And then in high rank, you need like a ton of his claws. Like an absolute ton for his gun. They may as well just call it the Barioth Claw. I don't know why they call it the Barioth Gun, I think. They call it Barioth Gun. I mean, that may be one of the hardest items in the game to make. You know, outside of like the super items. Okay, I mean, I probably could have evaded out of that, but I don't know. If you're already blocking and you know the attack's not going to hit you because you're blocking, I mean, it's okay. It's okay to take the hit. And as you'll notice, and in the other tutorials I've done with him, I've said before, you know, always evade into him. That's your best bet to not getting hit. No, I really should start aiming for his wings a bit more, but I'm just kind of addicted to aiming for his face. Oh, crap! Oh, no. No, no, no. Okay. We're okay. And I'm trying to, like, think back. Oh, he's exhausted. Awesome. Come on, going through the charge. Oh, lame. That is super lame. Like, just as I knocked him down, my weapon lost its sharpness. And actually, I have to be kind of careful around those baggies because the charm I have actually has sleep minus 10. Which is bad. Basically sleep forever. He's probably going to go to Area 3. Where is he? Josh, get your act together, man. There we go. And with any luck, he's not already chewing on a popo. You jerk! Well, that's alright. It gave me time to get myself all freshened up. Oh, I ran right into that. No! Woo! And for those of you curious, Ice Blight is probably one of the less annoying blights. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I think it increases your stamina usage, as well as makes your stamina go down as quickly as if you were in the cold area without a hot drink. That really sucks. It goes away quickly enough, though. It doesn't like really last forever. Yeah, when he bounces off the wall like that, that's one of his more powerful attacks. Oof. And he's one of the few monsters that has like an attack that has like almost no telegraph. And that's his little hop towards you attack. It's not very powerful, but as you can see, it has a decent amount of KO to it. It's a KO'd me. No! I'm getting a little sloppy. I'd be careful. I'm just going to lay down a shock trap here. I'm going to try and get off a little bit more damage. I'll hit right in the face. Block the roar, and he's probably ready for capture at this point. I just get the feeling. I mean, you can actually fairly reliably determine how weak they are if you count the number of times they've gone into rage mode. Now granted, there's going to be a little bit of variety there, mostly due to, you know, eating food after being exhausted and things like that. But something we can do is we'll hit him with one trank ball. First I'll lay down the shock trap. Now I'm going to put 2 bombs in it. He might... I don't know if he's going to go for the like turbo attack on my face. Oh wow, he's going to land right in that. That was awesome. Oh no! Well, so much for capturing him. What was that? 11 minutes and 32 seconds. I mean, really not bad for the Greatsword. The Greatsword really isn't all that suited for him. Of course, you know, it's going to get the highest damage potential with monsters where you're going to get off charges. But I think in general, I mean, not really a bad time. Certainly a fun ending. You know, that's interesting that they can land and be stunned like that in a trap. And I'm sure once he got up, the trap would have affected him. I was not aware of that. I thought even if, you know, you fall stunned into a trap, you would end up having the trap activate. But I guess not. And of course, the Rathalos armor just looks completely awesome. It's usually the best looking armor in the game, or at least one of them. See here. You know, nothing really. I mean, the spike was good, but other than that, nothing.